audition for the village people.
Well, you probably got a good shot.
Rutherford Construction Company is hiring on. I thought I'd give it a shot.
You gonna join the construction company?
All the better to nail them, don't you think?
No, I think it's a great idea to get inside material. You think you can pull it off?
I'm going to try my damnedest, so you better wish me luck.
You know I do.
I'll call you if anything happens.
Whoa, ho, not so fast. Are you going to try and breeze out of here and not tell me what happened with you and Dixie last night?
Can't blame the guy for trying.
I'm sorry. I just have a vested interest. I mean, I did get the two of you together last night, right?
No, you set up a meeting. You did not get the two of us together. Henry Kissinger couldn't get the two of us together.
You mean it didn't go very well?
On a scale from 1 to 10, last night went down in flames.
Hey. Hello, hey. Am I boring you?
No, you're not boring him. He's just tired and he needs to go up and take a nap. What do you say? You want this other one too? Huh?
You look like you'd use one yourself.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let me just take her upstairs and... Oh, a little nap will make all the difference.
I've seen you look a lot perkier.
Well, one can't be perky all of the time, you know.
Not when one lives here, huh? When are you going home, Dixie?
I don't know. Soon. Right now, going home means giving in to all of Tad's demands.
Would that be so awful?
Well, yeah. I mean, Tad wants me to turn my back on my family.
Your family?
Yeah, if Tad had his way, I would never even speak to my Uncle Palmer again. And that's wrong. I mean, Tad is absolutely crazy on the subject of Uncle Palmer.
No, Tad is not crazy. He's absolutely right.
Good. Will he sleep long? Maybe I could wait around till he wakes up.
Sure.
I want to talk to you anyway.
I don't want to hear it.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
Yes, I know what you're going to say. You're going to jump on Tad's bandwagon and tell me what a danger my Uncle Palmer is.
Well, if you're not going to listen to Tad, somebody's got to talk some sense into you. Dixie, I think you're losing all sense of perspective.
What I'm about to lose is my temper. See, I don't go listening to other people telling me what to do anymore, and you are the last person that I want to hear from.
Now, the last person you want to hear say this because I'm the best person.
Why?
Because I'm objective.
Oh, right.
I've never been a fan of Tad's, have I?
No.
Well, then why else would I side with him? There's only one reason. He's right.
Look, you don't like Tad, but you hate my Uncle Palmer.
True.
You don't see any of his good points.
What good points?
Well, he's incredibly generous.
No, generous people give. Palmer buys. There's a big difference.
Oh, he's been wonderful. He's been wonderful to me and Will and Laney.
He never gave any of you the time of day until he needed you.
Oh, he doesn't need us.
Of course he needs you. You're his replacements.
Replacements?
Yes. Nina walked out on him. Ross walked out on him. Now he needs you to fill the gaps.
Look. That's not true, all right? And he's not that cold-blooded.
In Palmer's ledger book, 3 country relations are just fill-ins. After all, he did buy you pretty cheaply. Dixie, I'm just trying to point out to you how Palmer's mind works.
Well, maybe you don't know how Palmer's mind works.
Of course I do. If I don't, who does?
Why? Because it's the way your mind works?
It's the way it used to work. Yes, I'm sorry to say.
Well, there we go. Finally, something real.
Oh, yeah, you want reality?
Yeah.
I'll give you reality. I used you. I lied to you. I tried to take your child away from you, and you were so good and loyal, you never saw it coming.
I really know where this is going because I was so stupid.
No, because you're so damn full of love for people. And when those people are the wrong people, they walk all over you. But you are loyal and sincere right to the very end.
Uncle Palmer isn't you.
No, he's not me. But he's trying to take what's yours, just like I did.
That's not true.
It is true. He's trying to kill your marriage because he can't control you until that's dead.
I can't believe that.
You better believe it. Don't let Palmer Cortland destroy your marriage. You and Tad can make it. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but don't let Palmer decide.
Look, I understand that Palmer has done some bad things, but he's only done them because he wants me to be happy.
Palmer doesn't care whether you're happy or miserable, as long as you're his.
He's been good and kind to me.
It's a part that he's playing, Dixie.
He's opened up his house to Junior and me.
No, this is not a house. This is a prison with a moat around it.
He loves me.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word. You want love? You want real love? You better run out that door, jump in the moat, and swim like hell.
If there were a moat around this house, you, Adam Chandler, would be lying at the bottom of it. You're quite a storyteller, Adam. You should try your hand at pulp novels.
I should have assumed you'd be eavesdropping.
Well, I'd hardly call it eavesdropping. After all, this is my house.
Yes, and your niece. Is there anything or anyone in here, Palmer, that you don't own?
Uncle Palmer, Adam just came by to visit Junior.
Well, visiting hours are over. Perhaps somebody could help you to the door.
I don't need any help. My legs are working just fine.
Good, then use them.
I came to have a conversation with the mother of my son. We're not finished yet.
Well, pouring venom into my niece's ears is hardly a polite conversation.
Uncle Palmer, Adam just came by to show his concern.
Uh-huh. My dear child, Adam is only concerned about himself.
He just wants to help.
My niece does not require any help. I would be more than happy to take care of all of her needs.
And you'd be more than happy to lock her in a gilded cage, too, and teach her to eat from your palm.
Adam.
Adam, understand something. I know you have legal rights to visit your son, but I will not allow you to harass my family.
That's right. You're quite the family man these days.
Yes,
Mr.
I
Cortland.
take my responsibilities seriously.
So while you're tallying up your responsibilities, be sure to count my son out.
I certainly will not. He's my grandnephew.
You're not going to add my baby to your personal inventory.
Well, you're in no position to make orders.
But I will be. You can count on it, and when I am, you can forget all about your surrogate father act. Not with Adam Jr.
You'd love to cut me out of that little boy's life, wouldn't you?
You're damn right. He's not going to end up like Ross.
I love my son.
You've never loved anything in your life. Love to you is some sort of a password to get you close to vulnerable people, to fatten them up for the kill.
Well, fortunately, my family feels otherwise.
Your family? You're talking about that bunch of kids that you salvaged from Pigeon Hollow? They're nothing but set pieces to you in a board game you're playing.
Adam.
You're completely mad.
You're using Dixie to get to me.
Get to you? Well, that's amusing. It seems I'm already gotten to you. Your logic is a little scrambled.
No, it's not. You only care about Dixie because she's part of a package deal. Adam Jr. comes attached.
I don't know what you're implying, but I certainly do care about my nephew.
You don't give a damn about that child. I raised your son, and now you're bound and determined to take mine away from me. It's tit for tat. That's all Adam Jr. means to you.
You know, you're still an invalid, and it would be unfair to set the dogs on you.
You
but
poison
that's exactly what I'm
everyone
going to
who's
do. Unless
naive
you get
enough
the
to
hell
tell
out of my
you
house.
anything to-
Stop it.
Will.
Mr. Chandler, my uncle would like you to leave, please.
All right, I'm going. But mark my words, I'll be back. That man is out for revenge.
Yes, he is, but fortunately he has nothing to work with now.
And keeping it that way is a top priority.
Yeah, precisely. We just can't let him far from our view. I think it might be a good idea if you gave Sky a ring. Ask her out for a nice dinner.
You read my mind, Uncle Palmer.
He said some horrible things.
They were all true, whether you can see it or not. Don't let that man ruin your life.
He's not going to ruin my
You
life.
stay in this house, and he sure as hell will ruin your life. You better listen to me. You don't stand a prayer unless you get that baby and get the hell out of here.
Come on, Rick. I've just got to come to the terms that Dixie doesn't want to give up on Uncle Palmer. She can or she won't. Personally, I don't care.
You and Dixie didn't come closer to any understanding?
Yeah, now we understand it. It's over.
I'm really sorry.
So am I.
So, is that it? You're just going to give up?
In this situation, there's only two choices. Give up or give in.
There's nothing in between.
No. There's no such thing as a light case of Palmer Cortland.
Are you very sure about this?
Absolutely.
Well, what if Dixie doesn't come back? I mean, can you really see yourself loving somebody else as much as you love Dixie?
You think I'm wrong?
I don't care if somebody is right or wrong. I just hate to see two people like you and Dixie who obviously love each other very much, and you can't seem to get yourself out of this mess.
You're right. I know I'm out on a limb here, and there's a good chance that I'll lose her. Just like Jack.
Well, you know, then I guess this investigation comes at a perfect time for you and for Jack.
How's that?
Well, you obviously both need something to take your mind off your troubles.
Where does he come into it?
Well, I've been thinking, if, you know, we do turn up evidence that shows that this company is using substandard materials and violating safety codes, well, what then?
You write a journalistic masterpiece blowing them out of the water. That's what we're supposed to be doing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but do we stop there? I mean, this is a company that has the public trust. This is a company that's building a structure for handicapped children, and I feel that we have an obligation to build a legal case against them, too.
Well, what about the lawyers here at Temple?
No, I don't want to get them involved because I think it would compromise privacy.
So Jack's your man.
Yeah, if he wants to be.
You kidding? After what he's been going through, he's game for the French Foreign Legion.
Let's go see him.
Okay. Jack, if Brooke and I are right, the Rutherford Construction Company deserves to get blown off the face of the earth.
Well, if what you say is true, the sooner the better. What's the plan?
Tad is going to try and join one of the construction crews on the site, because that way we'll have documentation firsthand.
That's a good idea.
But we need you, too.
What do you need?
Well, if we do gather this evidence, we're going to need you to make a really strong legal case against the company.
I'm your man.
That was tough. I got a job to get.
Oh, wait. Could you do me a favor?
Sure, after I sign up.
No, this really can't wait.
What is it?
I need some information.
About the construction company?
No, about my brother's wedding. When it is, where it is.
Jack, why do you need that?
Dare we ask?
Well, I'm just curious, that's all.
In my humble opinion, the less you know about Travis's wedding, the better.
Well, I appreciate your opinion. Now, could you please just go take care of this for me, Ted, please?
Jack, what are you going to do with the information?
I don't know.
Want to give us a hint? I mean, can we rule out plastic, explosives, gas grenades, things of
Ted, do I seem like I'm criminally insane to you?
The point is, Jack, why do you want to torture yourself? Why don't you just try and forget about Travis and Erica's wedding?
What chance do you think I'll have of forgetting about their wedding?
All right, but, you know, knowing the exact time and date, is that going to make it any better?
It's not going to make it any worse.
I agree with Brooke. I think I'd just as soon pass on this one.
Oh, is that right? You pass. Fine. All right, well, look, I'll just go to the yellow pages here and find another agency. For all the favors I've done for you, Ted, you think you could do this one little one for me, you know?
Tell me one thing. What are you going to do with the information?
I don't... Maybe I'll have a private ceremony. I'll blow out the candle, close the book on Erica and this whole thing. Forever and ever. Amen.
All right. I'll do it.
Thank you.
I don't like it, but I'll do it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Excuse me, I gotta get to work. I'll call you as soon as I know anything.
Thanks.
Tad.
Congratulations, Erica. How soon are you gonna tie the knot?
Well, Tad, I must say this is unexpected.
Well, every bride deserves a gift, doesn't she?
Tad, are you here because of Jack?
Yes and no.
I thought so. Did he send you?
Not really.
Tad, come
Let
on.
me explain. I was gonna give this to you for your last wedding. The one that didn't happen, with Jack.
Oh.
See, I figured, why let a perfectly beautiful wedding gift go to waste, right?
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I, got you a set of monogrammed bath towels. I didn't even have to change the monogram.
Very sweet of you.
Right. Well, you ready for the I-dos?
Yes, more or less.
Must be soon, huh?
Yes, today, as a matter of fact.
Today. That is soon. Don't you have to get ready?
Oh, Tad, just a minute. How is Jack?
He's had better days, you know? Better weeks, better years.
I'm so sorry about that. I feel so awful about this, Tad.
No, don't worry about Jack. I mean, Jack's fine. I mean, he's gonna land on his feet, right? I mean, let's face it, he's not a guy that has to dial a dating service. He'll be fine.
Oh, I know. I know. And, of course, that's what I want. I mean, I want him to be happy.
Yeah. It's today, huh? What time are you gonna tie the knot?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Well, you've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
One thing. You gonna walk down the stairs or something like that?
What?
With your father, you're gonna walk through the bride thing, just kind of sashay down the stairs or something like that?
Oh, no. No, we're not getting married here. We're getting married at the Chapel of the Good Samaritan.
The Chapel of the Good Samaritan. That's a nice chapel, the one across on, yeah. I'll let you go about your business. Don't worry about Jack. I'll keep an eye on it.
Dad, don't make me laugh.
I tried and I failed. What more do you want me to say? You know how secretive Erica is.
When is the wedding, Dad?
What is it, Jack? What do you want me to do? I failed, okay? She wouldn't tell me anything.
Dad, you're a good investigator, but you're a really rotten liar.
No, I'm not really that good an investigator. See, I'm always broke. That's why I have to...
When's the wedding?
4 o'clock, Chapel of the Good Samaritan. Erica and Travis are going to tie the knot.
Yeah, well, maybe they are. And maybe they're not.